Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Man, it got cold all of a sudden. Man, it had been, like in the 50s every day. And all of a sudden tonight, shoots, it's about 28 degrees out here. We got a little bit of wind, and it's chilly. Shoots. So, it's Saturday night, and I'm done working. The wife is Netflixing and watching all her shows and all that stuff. And I'm bored. And I'm sitting here looking and thinking about the quarterback carousel. It's much like the NFL coaching carousel, because there's only so many pieces to go around. It's kind of like musical chairs. Everybody's trying to get one of those seats. So let me see if I got this straight right now. First thing, let's start off with Jimmy Garoppolo. Remember when Jimmy Garoppolo was traded to San Francisco and people were like, I think it was the cow turd, was talking about, Bill Belichick, he's going to go out with Tom Brady, and he's just trying to screw screw New England and just fire sale Jimmy Garoppolo because he's the heir apparent to Tom Brady. Well, maybe Bill Belichick knew more than what everybody else knew, because everybody thought Jimmy Garoppolo, he's going to be the franchise quarterback. He's going to be better than Tom Brady. Yeah, well, Jimmy Garoppolo seems like he has lost favor, of course, with the 49ers. 49ers seem to be interested in another quarterback. Okay, let's enter the Detroit Lions, who has Matthew Stafford, who has followed the Deshaun Watson school of thought and basically says, I want to get the hell out of Detroit. Sorry, I've been here long enough. I've taken enough abuse. I've not had a good enough defense. I haven't had a running game, and just want to try someplace else. So that means the Detroit Lions will need another quarterback. Now, there's rumors of the coach that's there has a relation with Tyrod Taylor, who originally the Chargers had gotten, and their doctor ended up by accident, when he was trying to inject painkillers into his chest, punctured a lung. That Tyrod Taylor might be the bridge for the Lions, and the Lions agreed to trade Matthew Stafford. So now we've got trade rumors of Matthew Stafford going to the 49ers. We have trade rumors of Matthew Stafford going to the Colts. And the thought, of course, being is, the Colts are a Super Bowl ready team if they just get a good quarterback. Okay. There's also rumors of Matthew Stafford going to Bill Belichick and, of course, New England. Now, then that also leaves a Cam Newton. Cam. So Cam, rumors are that he would be joining Ron Rivera with the Washington football team because, of course, they had a relationship with Carolina. I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time keeping this stuff straight. So then we have, of course, Deshaun Watson, which was the first card to start speaking up and saying, you know what, I want to get out of here. Now, he's saying he'd like to go to the Jets, which were the second worst team in the NFL, because of the defensive coordinator that came from the 49ers that went to the Jets. The Jets, of course, having extra draft picks because they made the trade for Deshaun Watson. The Jets had actually cleared up a lot of cap space. So his thinking is one, I can get the hell out of the crazy Texans organization, which right now is just idiots because they had the best receiver in football and they traded him away for a broke down running back. And they traded away the first and second picks and stuff because they wanted to get a tackle to help keep me upright, which that did help. But then we didn't have any first and second round draft picks this year. And we're over the cap. So looking at the future is not very bright for the Texans. So I want to go someplace else. And thinking that the Jets would be a better situation than the Texans. Or I'd be happy to go to Miami because, well, let's face it, we got the beaches, we got South Beach, we got the ladies, we got a team that's actually making the playoffs. That's in great position. They got a good defense. I can go there and be a lot better than Tua, and you can send Tua's young ass over to the Texans where he can run for his life, and I'll be happy in Miami. Okay. Then we have the Dallas Cowboys, of course, with Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott, who loves the Dallas Cowboys, dreamed about being a Dallas Cowboy quarterback, has lived and died and sacrificed his body for the Dallas Cowboys. Yet, we have Dallas Cowboy fans that think that Matthew Stafford would be a winner on this team. We have Dallas Cowboy fans that say, Andy Dalton won more games than Dak Prescott. He's a bum. Don't pay him. Let him walk. Just let him walk. Oh, they also say, trade him. Even though he is not their property, you would have to franchise tag him, get him to sign the franchise tag, and be willing to be traded someplace, say, like the Texans. Because we heard, of course, on G-Bag Nation, they said, if you can't get a deal worked out for Dak Prescott, then I would entertain the idea of trading with the Texans for Deshaun Watson. But do you think that Dak Prescott would sign off on being traded to the Texans, a team that's literally, as Philly 500 would say, their ass? Their ass. Okay, got that now? All right, back to the Washington football team, who does have Alex Smith. Alex Smith, who should be the comeback player of the year. The fact that he even got out on the football field literally should have won that award for him. Although I will say Aldon Smith should get a piece of that because he did sit out for 5 years. But anyway, back to Alex Smith. Alex Smith, great story. You feel good about him. You know, you love seeing his wife and kids being happy and scared to death at the same time of seeing him on the field. But the guy literally had half his calf taken out of one leg and put into the other and had a hard time staying upright. So enter the Washington football team, being a quarterback, probably Cam. Oh, Cam, going to the Washington football team. Okay, so now we got other teams out there that have quarterback situations. We, of course, have the Philadelphia Eagles, who originally Carson Wentz wanted to go bye-bye someplace else and was thinking about the Colts. We think because of Frank Wright, he had some success there. But the Eagles say, we don't want you to go. We want to fix you, okay? We will do better. That's why we're going to hire a puppet coach to make sure we can take care of Carson Wentz. And if he doesn't work out, we got Hurts as a backup. All right, then we have teams out there that may be vying for Matthew Stafford as well as for Deshaun Watson because they look at it and say, New Orleans Saints, Drew Brees, you're past your prime. Can we really get away with just having gadget offense? Do we want to stick with Jameis Winston? I don't know. Maybe Matthew Stafford might be a good idea for us. We don't know. Just stay tuned because we just don't know what will happen there. But then we also have the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers, interesting. Big Ben got 1 year left on his deal that will be a $42 million cap hit, who ended up having a noodle arm by the end of the season. They actually signed, wait for it, Haskins. That's right, Mr. Strip Club getting tipsy. They signed him just 2 days ago. Whoa, are you kidding me? All right, now, if that wasn't enough, we have the Raiders. The Raiders with John Gruden. Good old Chucky. Chucky, he came back for the money, got that 10-year, $100 million deal, and thus far, in 3 years, hasn't busted a grape. This year was his best season at 8-8, but it's got a losing record. And he looks at Derek Carr and says, well, I'm kind of tied to him, but I'm not really tied to him. If there's a better option out there, I'm willing to trade anybody because that's what we do with the Raiders. We trade Khalil Mack. We trade Amari Cooper. We don't care. We'll make a deal because, hey, we just do that with the Raiders. They need a quarterback. Then you have the Denver Broncos, who we are hearing are interested in, if you believe the talking heads, interested in one Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton. People thought Andy Dalton was better than Dak Prescott, and Andy Dalton was coming to take Dak Prescott's job. Whoa, Nelly. Okay, so we have the Denver Broncos maybe taking Andy Dalton. Okay, Andy Dalton, boom, over there. Did I miss anybody? Who else needs a quarterback? There. Whew! Then there's the New York Stinking Giants. I may need to go get some water here. Breathe. Woosah. Okay, Then there's the New York Stinking Giants with Danny Dimes, who is really more like Danny Dollar Store. Now they say, well, he doesn't have an offensive line. He hasn't had great coaching. He doesn't have his running back. But let's say this much. He has a lot of fumbles. I'm talking about a hell of a lot of fumbles. And if you're the New York Giants, you got to be thinking, maybe we might be able to do something better with this quarterback, or at least try and get him some better coaching. Although they did get Jason Garrett, and you see the changes in Danny Dimes with Jason Garrett, don't you? Let's see. We got the Eagles, we got the Washington team, we got the Giants, we got the Colts, of course, they need a okay. We got the Colts, we got the Lions, we got Denver, we got the Raiders, we got New Orleans. We took care of, Carolina. Famously, we heard that they would take Teddy Bridgewater over Dak Prescott. Well, apparently, they might be willing to take Dak Prescott over Teddy Bridgewater there because Carolina may be in the market for a quarterback as well. Let's see. Arizona, they're good. Okay. Tampa Bay, who knows if Tampa Bay hosts the Super Bowl with Tom Brady as the quarterback, they win the Super Bowl. Maybe it's time to say, you know what? Maybe I'll just go ahead and end this and this be my last game. But then again, Tom Brady wants to play till he's 50, so Tampa Bay won't have a quarterback issue there. And that right there, in a nutshell, is where we are with the quarterback situation. Until there's more news on it. I can't believe I got all that out. So that's where we are right now, friends. The Cowboys have the number one free agent listed out there, and Cowboy fans think he's ass and don't want him. While all these other teams are jockeying and scrambling, trying to get a quarterback. Oh, but there's also the draft, too. Can't forget about the draft. But we'll deal with the draft quarterbacks later on. We know Jacksonville's going to take, Trevor Lawrence, and it could be, well, the Jets may not need one, so maybe one of these other quarterback-needy teams will trade with the Jets to go ahead and get that pick. Ooh, who knows? Or that pick may have to go, of course, to the Texans. I don't know. It's all crazy. It's just craziness. And with that being said, it's time for me to get in out of the cold. I appreciate all that you guys do, and I'm going to keep on following all the news that is the NFL. We'll be live streaming both of the championship games tomorrow, so I hope you guys come in and join us. We'll have my man DMV, Dallas Cowboys, in the house, and we'll have some Joe Boo wings. That's all I got for you. Peace!